Adam, who's your offensive player of the year you'd like to throw a few shekels on, or two?
I am just really hoping that this is the year that we finally get Bijan Robinson to really run loose. I'm hoping that what was limiting this offense and why it was so predictable. I said this on the show a couple times last season that I just truly believe it was how slow on his feet Kirk Cousins was, that they genuinely could not run the ball in certain sets that they wanted to run because he could not get to his spot. Penix can do that. And I think with that, and I think with a down the field passing attack to get safeties out of the box, and with a division that I don't respect any of the defenses in that NFC South, I think that we've seen this be all right, you had the best season, but a quarterback is going to get MVP, so like the best running back gets this. I think he can do it. I really think the talent's been there. We've all been on that train that he has the talent to do it. It's just the situation around him, and I think the quarterback change is a really big step in the right direction.
Just to add that real quick, because he was somebody who was on my list too. When they finally stopped dilly-dallying with Tyler Algier from week 6 to week 18, he had a 17-game pace of 2,000 scrimmage yards and 19 touchdowns. That would put him right there, and that's just what he did last year. To your point, I think it's going to get better this year. Chris, what do you got?
Why not his teammate Drake London, the guy that I saw Michael Penix getting targeting the hell out of at the end of the season? We've seen guys jump into the Cooper Cup. We've seen other guys, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. These guys can be explosive receiver. I don't see a lot of competition for Drake London to steal his targets. Kyle Pitts has been, questions whether he's going to be on the team moving forward. Drake London and Penix have that connection. You saw at the end of the season. I think you could continue to see that. Michael Penix having a tendency to like to throw the ball where he looks first. I think Drake London had a lot of targets this season in a good system, friendly system, plus 4,000. I like Drake London's opportunities.
I have another receiver. We got to go a little rapid fire here, but I have another receiver, Puka Nacua at plus 2,000. When he came off his injury from weeks 8 to 17, he was on a 17-game pace for 173 targets and 1,600 yards. And I don't think we've seen the best out of Puka Nacua yet. He's entering his year 3 this year. Devontae Adams is a good thing, not a bad thing. And I think he can really bust out in that year 3. And he was second to only Chase during that time frame of week 8 to 17. All right, let's go rapid fire. MVP, you can give a little couple statements, but Chris, go ahead. Who's your MVP?
If you're going for the higher payout, look at Baker Mayfield plus 3,400, and an offense is going to throw the ball a lot in a very friendly system. He's going to be one of the comfortable guys. You don't have questions around him. I think Tampa Bay can put up a lot of points in that division. Baker Mayfield plus 3,400.
Oh, he's coming back and duplicating, Chris says. Adam, who's your MVP?
Let me just throw you a silly one, a couple dollars. Why not Drake May? I think that the kid is a superstar in the making. I think that he has not great weapons, but he could get to 30 touchdowns with Kyle Williams and with Pop Douglas and with Hunter Henry. And really, if you take this Patriots team to 10 wins, that's got to get you really close to that conversation just because of how bad they've been.
Okay, well, what about a quarterback who's actually going to take his team to the division? And that's going to be Justin Herbert at plus 1,800. Look, from when they turned this offense over to him, after that initial first half stretch, he was on a 17-game pace, second half of the season for 4,100 yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 3 picks. They went 8-3 over that stretch. They got more weapons this year. I think we're going to see Justin Herbert take another step up with this team. That's going to do it. Run out of time. We do have stat leaders, but I'm sure we'll talk about that when we do our fantasy football analysis when we come